Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen. La udwana ila ala dhalimeen. Inshallah ta'ala, today we want to take this opportunity to discuss the issue of al-mas'uliyah. Al-mas'uliyah. We're going to go a little bit deep, and then we're going to go a little bit layered and a little bit leveled. So we want to talk about the issue of responsibility, ya ikhwan. And as Al-Hasan al-Basri, he said, حمة علماء الرعاية وحمة السفهاء الرواية. That the endeavor of the scholar is riaya. It is to cultivate the people and to shepherd them. Whereas the endeavor of the foolish ones is riwaya, is just to narrate. So we're talking about building the people, ya ikhwan. The masjids are built, now help us build the people. So there's no doubt, there's people that are more knowledgeable than me. They can articulate and quote and do this and do that. And I've met some people before, and they spent 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years acquiring lots of information, data. But now the question comes, where is the ri'ayah? Where is the cultivation? Where is the molding and teaching the people? So we want to deal with some of the things. So for instance, these are some points that I put down. Education, or the miseducation, or the misinformation, or the self-education. And this is in light of dealing with wealth, position, and power. Some of us have created monsters in the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam by supporting people that seem to have some diseases in the heart. May Allah rid us all of that. They forgot the favors that they have received, and they continue to expect people to support them. We're dealing with intelligence. We're dealing with ambitious people. Some people, they're skilled and they're competent. Some people, they're inexperienced, and also we find the difference between, as we said before many times, technical knowledge and technical know-how. We have developed people, or there's been people who have what they call cultured sophistication. That if you're not from the certain background or the elite status of somebody, you're thrown to the side. We find that people are under the illusion of that they are better than everybody else. Also, the issue of people being self-interested. Also, we have people who want to keep control of the rank and file of the masses. We've seen, brothers, that people have always asked, well, what really are your credentials? What's your credentials? وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. Fear Allah, and Allah, He will teach you. So we know, brothers, that we're at a time right now where there is a lot of confusion. And we have some narrations, inshallah ta'ala, that some of the great scholars from the past, as well as some of the Salaf and some of the Sahaba radiallahu anh, they gave us some information. So they have certain statements. Babu fadlu min allama wa allama. The superiority of the person who has learned, and then those who teaches others. There's a science to this. So we don't want to give the baby meat and potatoes. We have to give them, ya ikhwan. We have to educate the people slowly. And, we're living in a time where there's just so much confusion. And as they used to say, فَاقِدُ شَيْءٍ وَلَا يُعْتِهِ. The one who has nothing, he can give nothing. So, unfortunately, we're dealing with the issue of as Ali radiallahu anhu, he went on to say, a very famous statement. Let me see if I can find it here. I lost the paper. But anyways, let me just quote one of the narrations that I do have in front of me here. لَيْسَ كُلُّ مَا يُعْلَمْ يُقَالْ وَلَيْسَ كُلُّ مَا يُقَالْ يُنشَرْ. Not all that is known should be said, and not all that is said should be spread. So this is in a few different lights. There are people that are teaching, and sometimes they give out information that the vast majority of people, they're not ready to handle. I'm of the opinion that the vast majority of Muslims, they can't explain La ilaha illallah. I'm ready to debate anybody on this issue. We have done social experience for the last 25 years. It is a detailed, tafsilan mubayyana. It is something that is a detailed class study. I have maybe like 15 books breaking it down. I've asked some students Arabic speaking and Hafiz of Quran basic questions, and many of them, they can't answer the questions. I've asked imams and they can't answer the questions. So we have to go back to the basics. So Abu Hurairah went on to say, I have two types of knowledge, which I memorized from Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One type I have already conveyed, but if I were to convey the other, some of the people, they would. That's what he said, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So there are people saying things these days, and I think there needs to be some wisdom when you're teaching, because the people aren't ready to get certain information because they have not been taught properly. And we're living in a time now that kullu habba wa dabba, anything that's walking, that can speak, that is articulate, that can sing, that can dance, that can prance. Now people have the ear because it's the new sound. So anyways, my brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you all. So may Allah guide us all and make us from amongst those people. And this is based upon Babu ma khassa bil ilm qawmin duna qawmin كراهية أن لا يفقه أن يفقهوا أن يفهموا أن لا يفهموا. I don't have my glasses. This is chapter Imam Bukhari where he said imparting knowledge with responsibility. Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, who died 256, he said, chapter selecting some people to impart knowledge to, fearing that others will not understand. And this is the point. We need murabbis. We need people that are people of riayah, cultivating. May Allah guide us all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're talking about al-mas'uliyah. Al-mas'uliyah. It's deep. It's deep.